All right, we are back with 20 to Midnight, and we are back with part 2 of today's session. As you guys have just been reunited with Akali and Grima, your tutors in the world of dinosaur racing and taming out in the wilds of the Teldorath. As
it is good to see them again.
So good.
So good.
Yeah, and Grima will sort of say, yeah, Lurian told us that you folks needed a little bit of a help and that we should come travel here through the store. Not really at all, Kal. There was a lot of cursing. There was a lot of there's a lot of things that I don't think you want me to repeat.
Probably not.
Out, yeah.
But that's, nicer and more generous than I would have expected from her.
We've had something of a run of bad luck, so we're, just grateful for wins.
Yes.
And seeing you both is amazing.
Yeah,
It
I think
is.
he'll sort of go. I think that we caught most of the current situation while Akali insisted that we make our grand entrance, and she was setting up those bits of parchment. And she goes, presentation is everything.
It's true. It's
Very
really
correct.
true.
On the other hand, there is such a thing as being too elaborate. Why do you not simply cut off creatures' heads? I find that works great with most creatures.
Well, you make great points, Akali. And we're debating many of those points.
Have you tried?
At the moment.
Somewhat. We've tried somewhat.
Well, have you tried hard?
Quite hard, yes.
Have you considered trying harder? And Grima will sort of go like, yes, okay, thank you. Haven't you missed us? Oh boy.
Yes, we
Yes,
we have. You didn't bring... What's the dinosaur's name?
Scar.
Scar!
You didn't bring Scar, did you?
Maeve will return here and go, there are limits to what even I can do in terms of transporting things around. She will hand the scroll.
Smash up your...
She will hand the scroll to you, Kal, and go, my last one, free of charge for a good cause. But
thank you.
I will confess, I will be mildly surprised if it does the trick on its own.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You should try it after cutting off the creature's head. I think that will do the trick.
Maybe.
Akali, I was very much in the cutting off head lane.
And then you decided to be not right? Then you decided that wrongness is what you wanted to embrace?
How can I put this? We decided that it might work out better long term if instead, and I was not keen on this, we reason with the creature and try and get him on side in order to potentially defeat the Solonese army and save the world.
You know, a long time ago, I was having an adventure in Big Canyon. Giant crocodile came to eat me. I was able to reason with it and have it leave me alone. Oh, wait. No, I didn't. I cut off its head. Much more effective.
No,
I make a good point.
Your dry wit is really just... it's our plan B, Akali, the cutting off of the head. So
Grima will go, well, whatever the plan A is, if there's anything that we can do to help, consider us on standby.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know if you want to take this one to something like the circus. She might cause a bit of a racket. But, well, if a racket is what you need, then, we're here for you.
I mean, we need someone
What are you talking about? I am fantastic at parties. Everyone loves me. I bring the jokes.
I mean, actually, Curator might like your jokes. We could use someone with your wit, honestly, frankly.
Joke first, then sword.
Exactly. Joke first, then sword.
I can get on board with this plan.
Okay, great.
Maeve will go for whatever it's worth. Again, long-term, possible ally, fate of the world, all these things.
Yes.
Just before you sword too hard. There's no such thing.
Yeah.
Yes,
she makes good points, Akali. And Kal will turn to Grima and be like, just keep an eye on her. Make sure she doesn't get a little too.
He'll kind of go
Hilt
like,
happy.
yep.
I guess it's just a question of long-term thinking because we still got to defeat 3 Harbingers and a Vintner and this guy minimum, so we just need to kind of
Yes.
be a bit
Strategic.
about it.
Yeah, and strategy is not really our thing.
Well, it's a
Not
good thing
really
that
our
you have
thing.
Satus. That man had good head on his shoulders.
Yeah.
Didn't let himself get taken in by Tiger Man and led to cave.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
that. But very sadly, we don't have them.
What?
Yeah. That's part of what we might try to get the curator to help us with. Potentially.
You lost Satus?
Base-
Yes, it's possible
We
the Solonese
did.
army have him as a prisoner.
Yes, we did.
That is
we did.
difficult. There are a lot of heads to cut in that regard.
Yes. That's a lot of heads. And
Hmm.
we also lost our other goats.
What?
Did we
Our
tell
goats.
them? Yeah, did we tell them about our goats? I
You
think
know,
we
our
did.
small, scaly, cute.
Why are they being
Flying.
weird? Why? Your dragons. You mean your dragons?
Yeah,
The dragons
yes,
that you have.
Yes.
What? We are in store. I thought that we were in
Yeah.
nothing place. Door is closed. Who's gonna hear? Maeve? Maeve knows.
Yeah.
You may be right. We may be just
You're
addled
right.
today.
We're just
Who are you
being
afraid is gonna
cautious.
listen? A squirrel? Oh no.
Yes!
Yes.
I'm not afraid of squirrels, just to be very, very clear. Okay, so
Okay. So,
now we're all on the
plan.
same page, query.
yes.
Grima will slightly bite his lip to keep from laughing at that.
Yeah. So, we want to head back to the circus at sundown, right? Or do you want to try the scroll first before trying to talk to the curator?
I don't know.
I think we can convince him.
Okay.
In which case, do we want to eat our fruit?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, just like DM check. So
Yeah.
that was. I'm sure that we can resolve this peacefully. We should really eat this thing that will restore our health before we do that.
Yeah, just in case.
Sure. Speaks very highly to your confidence, Emma.
Well, I was thinking of keeping it in our back pocket, so to speak,
Sure.
as a bargaining tool, but I'm not sure it would.
I sort of feel like maybe with him, trinkets aren't cutting it anymore. And I
Yeah.
like the more, maybe it won't work idea of saying, well, why don't you join forces with us, rescue Satus, and really mess up the Solonese Navy? Doesn't that sound fun? And, you know, if not, and he wants to fight, then maybe we'll eat them.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
And you expect him to just let you eat the thing in front of him? Why would he not kill you while you're eating?
He'll be distracted by you trying to kill him and chop off his head, I imagine.
Yeah,
Wow.
but I think.
Funny story. When are you planning to? That is exactly when I may need to be washing my hands because, you know, you always have to do that after using the restroom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Were their
Ikali,
plans
yes.
always this bad? And Grima will sort of go, they tended to work anyway, so.
Yeah. That's sort of our charm.
We've lost our planner. We
lost our.
Or we
we
just
lost
go and
our
challenge him
cerebro.
to a game of chess and lose that spectacularly, and then we can figure out the world. I don't know.
That started bad
Yeah.
and ended worse.
You're not wrong.
You are our key here, Ikali.
Okay.
I think we say it's a game of jokes. We want to challenge him to a game of jokes.
That would not be fair. The man needs to have at
Why
least
is
a
that?
little bit of a chance of winning. There would
Yeah.
be no sport in that. I only kill
Well-
men, I don't destroy them.
So good.
She's so good. Well, but that seems like as good a way as any to pique his interest.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
'Cause-
see who laughs more at jokes. I know who's funnier.
I do too. But then we want to appeal to his love of chaos to convince him to help us, and in return he can mess with the Solanese Navy.
Yeah,
all he
maybe. I
wants.
think, subject to kind of what Maeve was implying, he's messing with us. Let's see what he wants. He's trying to get our attention.
Yeah.
He has our attention.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. Meet him where he's at.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyone who wants to come can come.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
would not miss
Ikali
it for the
Grima-
world.
Oh,
Great.
good. I was gonna say you don't have to. You don't.
No,
have to
no,
come,
no. A
but-
plan this bad, it has to be seen.
Great.
Okay, great. Thank you.
And
we
on that note
appreciate-
of confidence,
Yes. Is there anything else we want from Maeve?
I
Just as a side-
do need a clarification. Did we eat the fruit?
we did not.
Okay.
We did not yet.
All right.
We're waiting.
Okay.
We're waiting to eat the fruit. Is that is the case? Yes.
That's fine by
we're
me. I
waiting.
just needed to be sure.
Yes.
But Emma, you wanted a sidebar.
Yes. The quick sidebar is we suspect that the vintner is somewhere around here as well, right?
Yes. But somewhere around here
Okay.
may be a city in northern Veldrin.
A different town.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Great. Fantastic. But once we've dealt with this curator situation, we can come back to the Eye of the Storm and travel to different cities from there,
Yes.
potentially. Great. Okay. Just wanted to clarify that. I think
Let's go.
let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
We go.
Point of fact,
we go.
there's still 2 hours before dusk.
I was gonna put on my hat for the circus.
Okay, Maeve, do you have anything we should be buying? Anything you want to give us? Anything? I don't know if you have any money. Probably not.
I think you guys,
Yeah, I
have
don't- I don't
somebody.
know
Who is
if-
running this? Was Satus the class treasurer?
I think
He was most things, it turns out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Know what to tell you?
Maeve will sort of go. That is that a fucking silverlight fruit?
Oh, yes, two in
yes.
fact.
Yes.
You have fucking 2 silverlight fruits?
We
Yep.
have 2 fucking silverlight fruits, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'll trade you one of those for anything in the store.
We might need those.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you
Okay,
want
well, we'll see.
a thing, like anything in the store, I will swap for one of those.
Uh-huh. Do you think the curator would be interested in those, or do you think, what with him being Fae, maybe he
I don't know,
already
maybe.
has...
Okay. Well, I think let's stick with our plan of we won't-
do me a favor and be really careful with those. Like, really, really careful. Don't sit on them or something that, like, would accidentally destroy them. That is a fucking thing that you've got in your back pocket. Like, that's a hell of a thing to just pull out in the middle of a conversation, Kal.
duly noted. I will put it safely.
Maybe we should just eat them. Hey, Kal, you got a cool hat.
Thanks. I've been waiting to break it out for the festivities.
Great.
Yeah.
Suits you.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. So here's the thing. We're going to want to act quickly. And
Right.
since it takes us roughly a week to recuperate, both health-wise and magic-wise, we might need...
Aurelia says that you don't have a week. Just, for whatever it's worth, chimes in Maeve.
I'm sorry?
We don't have a week.
Maeve says, Aurelia says that you don't have that much time to be recovering.
Oh,
Yes,
as in we are out of time forever.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm just relaying.
No. I wasn't
know-
actually cross. I was just clarifying.
Yeah.
It's just quite a big thought, isn't it? Being out of time forever.
Yes.
Potentially.
And so unless we find another means of replenishing our health and spell slots and such, we should probably eat these because we're gonna need it. But I still say we wait.
I'm very close to eating the fruit now.
Maybe you should eat your fruit, and I'll hang
But
on to
Kal,
mine.
you are the one who can have your spells.
It's true. The
Maybe I shouldn't eat the
bastard-
fruit at all. Maybe I should buy some potions and you should eat the fruit both times. Because you have, like, way more magic since recent events. And you can't use any of it, whereas I don't have any.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Right. Maeve,
How
do you have
many-
any potions?
Have I got potions? Oh, I've got potions. We got
I
potions.
think we might have some gold. I think we might have
I think
25.
we I think we've got
How much? Sorry.
Nothing. I think we might have 25 gold. I don't know.
25 gold is not going to buy you the bottle in which the potion of healing comes in.
No.
I think we have more than 25 gold. It's maybe not much more than 25 gold, but I have no idea. I can't find it.
Yeah,
Satus kept the
So Maeve will go, so just so we're clear, a potion of healing is 50 gold, a potion of greater healing is 100, a potion of superior healing is 500, and a potion of supreme healing is 5,000.
Can I interest you in a very interesting and very tragic letter from a complicated man?
No.
That's fair. Okay. Fair.
You can have, tell you what, you can have, you really don't want that fruit, you can have 10 healing potions.
No, we need the fruit. I think Kal, you should eat one now and save one, and I should heal myself with potions, which I actually think I probably have at least one of anyway.
I think we have at least one of. I think we didn't take them. We have.
Surely this is a thing that can be checked. Surely we don't need to live in the
Yes.
realms of
I
lots of
think we
people
have
are saying
one-
that we have a health potion.
This I have written down.
Okay.
We've got one potion of superior healing left.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yes.
All right.
So Helena could take that.
Yeah, do you want to take that, Helena, and you eat one of the silver light fruits, Kal?
Sure.
Yay! This seems a good plan.
That does seem a good plan.
Okay, so Emma,
Okay.
go ahead. Oh, wait, are we committing? Are we doing this?
Yes, I am.
Yes.
All right. Kal, go ahead and hit that long rest button.
Oh, so rarely do I get to press this button.
never
And
again.
Helena,
Possibly never again.
you roll 8 d4s plus 8 is what you heal.
Okay, wow.
8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8.
Get
Okay.
that superior healing.
It is superior healing.
It's pretty superior. Rolling happened.
think I'm gonna distract the curator with my nice hat.
It is a very nice hat.
Thank you.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, look, it does that. Very good.
Yeah,
Very,
yeah.
very good.
Yeah, see? Distract him.
Great.
How much did you heal?
I healed 25 hit points.
Very good.
Lovely.
Mikaela
Not
will
bad at
go.
all.
You both look less like trash.
Thank you, Collie. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
that.
Collie. Yes, yes.
You have such a way with words.
She really does. So kind. Okay, so we have 1 fruit of silverlight,
Yep. And no
which we
potions.
can, and no potions. We do have 1 scroll of revivify still.
Oh, yes, great. Who's carrying that?
I think that given that Kal is the one that could cast it, Kal should be the one that is carrying it.
I think that's what we said.
Great,
last.
great. And I still don't know how much money we have. We can figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go kill the curator.
That's the spirit.
Or recruit him to our side.
Maybe we'll go.
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You kill a couple of hours, I guess. And then
Yeah, we walk around and
yeah, as you walk around, as it gets closer and closer to dusk, you start to see a lot of people in kind of basically like Venetian carnival attire, heading towards what you know is the location of the circus. So lots of sort of like nice suits, pretty dresses, accessories, masks, a lot of very, very well dressed people.
And Cal is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
yes. She's been waiting to wear this. Yeah, so should we make our way down?
Yeah.
In due time,
All right.
you arrive there, and the fairgrounds that were barren this afternoon are now filled with all manner of people. There are booths, there's attractions, there are servers going around with glasses filled with wine and champagne. There are large tables for food. There's sort of a little booth at the entrance where a man is waving in and going, "Everyone come in, everyone come in. Food and drink are free. Attractions cost something, but everyone is welcome at the Circus of the Final Opportunity."
All right.
The colleague goes,
Okay.
"I instantly hate this place."
Yeah, you like the anti-circus. I like that.
Yeah.
Grima, already grabbing a glass of wine, goes, "I don't know, I think I see
Yeah.
some appeal."
yeah. I think that's fair. All right, shall we head towards the little grove?
Yes.
Okay. Let's head that way.
Cool. You start to walk that way. As you make your way, you pass a lot of revelers, you pass a lot of people, some of which come up to you with, trays filled with drinks, cheese plates, charcuterie boards, all manner of hors d'oeuvres.
I take a little charcuterie and give it to Volt.
Constitution saving throw. No, I'm kidding. You're definitely getting some weird looks of kind of people being like, that lady brought her goat here. And you sort of get the feeling that for some
Yes.
people it is, my God, how uncouth. And some people are more like, she brought a goat. How deliciously perverse.
Ooh, true.
That's right.
Could I have a perception check from both of you?
Yeah, I love perceiving.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Oh, I'm not great at it.
I got a unnatural one.
A non-natural one.
Yeah.
For someone that loves
got a-
perceiving.
5.
5. Man, there's a lot of flashing lights.
Yeah.
There's like people, a
Yeah.
lot of masks. You sort of see a fortune-telling booth. You sort of see some people playing games. You see a table tent that looks set up like a small casino. There's sort of some fire spinners and fire jugglers around like a big 3-ring area. There's a lot going on, man.
Wow.
But eventually you push your way through the crowds and arrive at the hedge maze. And make me another perception check, please.
Ooh,
7.
that's better. 19.
All right, with a 19, Emma, you spot that some of the stone plinths upon which statues were placed early this afternoon when you were here are now empty.
Uh-oh.
What
Is
if-
the
what-
one where Harriet was empty?
When you get to the center of the hedge maze, at the center of which was a fountain, the centerpiece of which was Harriet's statue, that plinth is not empty. There is a statue of a human-sized squirrel holding a sign that reads, "Visit the Hall of Reflections," where the statue was.
I really dislike this person.
Yes.
Arriving
I
at the
understand.
center of the maze, a step behind you, you hear Akali's voice as she goes, "Helena, she's beautiful. I see what you see in her."
But
And Grima
It's
goes,
not
"Not
a
appropriate, not appropriate."
that is a squirrel, and you know it.
This is very in the vein of the Curator to mess with us.
Uh-huh.
I see.
working.
It's not unexpected. We have to play his game a little bit to meet him on his ground.
Take things he loves and replace them with squirrels.
He seems to like squirrels, so maybe we replace them with something else.
Not squirrels. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, Hall of Reflections then, huh?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
I think so. Yes.
To smash it.
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Great. Well, roll me another perception check. Actually, both a perception and an investigation check, please.
Okay. Perception, I got 3.
Great.
Investigation, I got 16.
All right. Beth, how did we do?
Perception 11, investigation 13.
Okay, you spend some time sort of trying to figure out where this Hall of Reflections is. As you do, Beth, another waiter offers Helena a tray of wine cups. Roll me an insight check, please.
I get a 17.
With a 17, you realize that this waiter is the spitting image of one of the statues that was in the hedge maze this afternoon.
Huh. So... Are there other waiters around?
There's a couple of other waiters around.
I'm gonna go look at them all.
A lot of them you don't recognize, but some of them you eventually start to realize were definitely people that were stone statues in the garden when you were here earlier today. And roll me just a straight d20.
I get a 1.
And that's it.
I'm pretty upset about this. What is he doing? Kal, something's going on.
Yeah, he seems to have. Listen, the good news is,
Yes.
if these people are not stone, then Harriet either also is not stone or can be made not stone.
Yeah.
So, so I think that's a positive for sure.
The waiter. Can I talk to him? Can I just say hi?
Hello, madam. Would you care for the Sauvignon Blanc or for the Pinot Grigio?
Who are you?
I'm your
Go
humble
for the
servant,
Sauvignon
madam.
Blanc.
Do you have a name?
Humble servant is the full extent of what I am, madam.
But where are you from?
I'm from the circus, madam.
Yeah, and before that?
Irrelevant. I am now a man of the circus.
But you must have a past, people you love, a name.
Absolutely, madam. The many, many people that I have served tonight loved me for the service that I was able to do unto them by bringing either a delicious Sauvignon Blanc or a refined Pinot Grigio into their lives.
Do you remember before the circus?
Yes,
What was your life like before the circus? Do you remember?
it was woefully full of a delicious Sauvignon Blanc or a smooth Pinot Grigio.
How long have you worked here?
Not long enough, for I love my life in the circus.
Okay.
Now, ma'am, which one of these can I interest you in?
I'm good.
Very well, madam. Please, don't hesitate to tell us if you need anything. We love to serve here at the circus. And he zooms off.
Oh,
Do you see? Yes. So, okay, that is less good. But he's been here for a while. Harriet's only been here one day. And if there's some sort of spell on them, we can break it. We can break a spell all day. So, yep.
You hear a slight
So-
commotion a little bit towards the center of the circus.
what's going on?
Should we go check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You see, as two broad-shouldered men dressed in fancy suits are literally carrying the struggling figure of Odoran Summerhall towards the exit of the circus. As he goes, "Don't unhand me, you flummoxes! I demand to speak to the curator! He can't do this! He cannot simply..." As a hand is clapped over his mouth.
Well, I suppose. That's
"Don't
not
you know who
unexpected.
my father is?" from the distance.
Yeah.
We should maybe yell out to him. Odoran, like, why did you come back? What did you do?
He's.
Well, let's see. Hang on, I should not rule on this before I roll on it. Unless you are running after these two men that are escorting him off the premises, he would not react.
I'm gonna run after.
Okay. Helena, thank God! Please, if you could be so kind as to get these two gorillas to put me down.
Excuse me, what has my acquaintance done to offend you?
They sort of stop and turn to look at you, and they go, "Excuse me, madam. This is one of the rare people who have concluded all of their business at the circus of the final opportunity. He has had a wonderful transaction with the curator. Everyone found it to be completely satisfactory and up to the letter of the law. His time being now concluded, we are simply removing him from the premises so that other people may find their last opportunities at the circus.
He doesn't seem to share your views of how this evening has wrapped up.
In time, he will grow more insightful into the situation."
Odoran, what happened? Why did you come back? Haven't you messed things up enough?
And I needed to. I have a letter from my family solicitor. We should be able to strengthen, annul the bet yesterday. I'm telling them this is all just a big misunderstanding. If they would just get on to my lawyer's offices, we can straighten this out. My family employs some of the best. And with this, the two large men will go, "Ma'am, if you'll excuse us, he is causing a scene." And they continue dragging him off.
He is indeed.
Okay.
All right.
Did
Shocking.
we get to the Hall of Reflections?
In time, you find a dark, out-of-the-way tent that not a lot of people seem to be frequenting, but which has a lacquered sign over it, which in neat cursive handwriting says, "Hall of Reflections."
Very well. Let's go in.
Yep.
Inside is... I don't know what these things are called. A mirror maze? Sort of a hall of mirrors?
Yeah.
Sort of these
Yeah.
places where you go in
Yeah.
and there are a lot of mirrors and you're seeing all these different reflections of yourself. And some of them make you seem very sort of tall and slender. Others sort of, like compress you down into these like squat little blobs. Some of them sort of make you go sideways. Some of them make you go like long ways. And it is also like properly a maze. Like after a while you are... actually roll me just a D20.
Maze check.
Yeah.
Maze check.
13.
17.
Kal, you are able to keep a loose track of We took a right, and then we took another right, and then we took a left, and then we took another left, and then we took... So you sort of feel that you know which way you are going, but you also realize at a certain point kind of like... You take like 5 lefts in a row, and you're like, wait a minute. And yeah, from behind you, a collie will sort of go, the space is not following the way that spaces usually follow.
No, it's not, is it?
Everybody being
It's
on their
not?
guards.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone, be ready. For anything.
Right. We're ready for everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You continue going forward.
Yes.
You arrive at a place where you can go either left or right.
Mazes are annoying. Maybe we should just burn it.
I like your style.
Or smash the mirrors, or...
Again, I don't know
You don't think that's in the spirit of his own
of his
term?
game. Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep
Though,
going now.
again, he might respect it. I don't know. But what do you think, left or right?
Grima will shrug and go, I'm a big fan of the idea of if you're mapping a maze, you keep turning right and right and right and right until you can't turn right anymore. At the very least, sooner or later, you'll see the exterior wall.
That's right. So we've been going left.
Yes, we've been going left.
So let's go left.
Okay.
All right. You go left.
Great.
And you run into a series of mirrors that reflect you upside down for a spell.
Whoa.
And in time, those stop, and after sort of going down another winding corridor, you arrive at another crossroads where you can go left or right.
Left.
Okay. You go left again. And find yourself in another long corridor that ends in a circular room that reflects mirrors back to you. And as you look around, you realize that Kali and Grima seem to no longer be with you.
What? Grima? Ekali?
Grima.
No answer.
Ekali?
No answer.
What?
And then you hear, I'm so glad that you got my invitation. And you will turn around to see that one of the mirrors, instead of reflecting yourselves back to you, is now showing you the curator as though he was standing in the room with you. And he will go,
Hello.
I'm so glad that you could make it. What do you think of my little creation?
Fascinating. Really.
I really think that my
It's
autistic
quite-
powers are really coming into their own. I think that with another century or two of tinkering, me and the souls here could really make something of this place.
Yes, I'm sure you could.
I noticed
But-
that you're not partaking in any of the activities. No poker, no baccarat, no roulette for you. You didn't even stop at the fire spinners. What does a man need to do to get you two to take a load off and enjoy some entertainment?
I have a few ideas.
We thought we'd go straight to the main event.
And what would that be, Miss Vance?
A game with the Master of Games.
Excellent. Just the thing that I had in mind for today. What do you suggest?
Well, we seem to have lost our companions. I think you were really going to like one of them. She's very witty.
I already like her. I think that she would be a tremendous addition to my staff. Don't worry, I hope to have a conversation with them later tonight.
Well, we were thinking we've been somewhat at odds recently, wouldn't you say?
I think we've done some splendid things together.
Yes, I suppose you would. But here's the thing. We want to help you help us help you.
I like what I'm hearing. Say more.
So, as you know, we have to save the world a little bit. Because if we don't, there's not going to be anybody for you to have your games and populate your circus with.
That's
Right.
not necessarily true. I mean,
Well-
this world might be gone, but the thing that follows it might be quite useful to me, might be quite entertaining. A whole new set of people to...
And we hear that. We remember that in the past, you're not so fussed about saving the world as us. That's fair enough. We can be frank about this kind of thing. You find that kind of boring. That's fair.
Hmm?
But there's
Yes,
more, right,
indeed.
Kal?
I think so.
Excellent.
And just for fun, I'm going to cast Mirror Image here in this Hall of Mirrors.
Great.
So that there are 3 illusory duplicates of myself around the space.
Excellent.
Yes, Kal. This is very good.
Because I think he'll like that.
He laughs and claps his hands together and goes, "Splendid, splendid." But his eyes never leave the real you.
Yes. Well, so I here's what we're thinking. You need more people for your circus, right?
I'm doing quite well on with my current recruitment tactics, but tell me more.
Well, here's the thing. There's a particular group of people we're not particularly fond of that have been real thorns in our side.
And honestly, we think they're going to actually get up your nose as well.
Yeah.
There are all sorts of people who want to kill us. Everybody knows that, and I think you probably get on pretty well with a lot of them. But this lot, there's something different.
Mm-hmm.
They quite like ruling with an iron fist and
Control.
following control, laws, things like that.
I think the time has come to open the Raxmiri robe, if I could be so bold. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Solanese Navy.
The Solanese Navy are of no consequence to me. You should know that already. I did spring
Yes.
you from one of their prison ships, if you remember.
Well, I do remember. But wouldn't you like to mess with them? Aren't they just insufferably rigid?
I would be delighted to wreak all kinds of havoc with them, and in exchange for this very kind service, what am I getting? In exchange for this favor that I would be doing to you, as currently framed, what am I receiving? What is my quid pro quo? Or what are we betting against that?
Wouldn't you enjoy it? Wouldn't the joy of it be enough?
You know, a wise man once said, if you're really good at something, or if you have a lot of fun doing it, never do it for free.
Yes, you make good points. Let's get down to brass tacks. What would it take for you to give us the sword and Helena's beloved back?
Game, I'd be willing to bet that. And
Right? What kind of...
let's see, what could we do? In exchange for icebreaker, and as he says, you know, a like image will shimmer in, and he'll now be holding Helena's sword in the reflection. And for the return of the soul of one, he'll unfurl a scroll that like rolls all the way down to the floor, and will kind of, you know, like scroll past it, scroll. Ah, yes. One Harriet Delancey. I think that we could bet that in exchange for... He'll glance towards your feet. A goat.
The goat is not up for sale.
Okay. Well, then, how about in exchange for that lovely book that you have there, Kal, and an hour of your time somewhere down the line. Winner takes all.
Helena, let's. Can we discuss?
Please. He will lean back and sit in an invisible chair that you can't see, and just stays there with his fingers tented.
Sorry, yeah, okay.
So here's the thing. We can't lose another we can't lose a dragon, we can't lose a void keeper.
Piercer.
Right? Piercer. We've lost the void keeper. It's
correct.
Satus. Yeah. No idea where we stand. But here's the thing. We're really getting down to the wire here. And I don't know when he'll cash in the time, but like we said, he doesn't seem to want to kill us. He just wants to wreak havoc.
He said winner takes all, right? So if he wins, he's going to get an hour of your time. He's going to have 2 of the 3 void piercers. I think at that point we're effectively pretty much dead anyway. Not to lessen.
No, you're
but...
you're right, and at that point we'd have to resort to Plan B.
We have a Plan B. Oh yes, Plan B.
Yeah.
How can we forget Plan B?
But he'll have taken the stuff.
Yes. It's
Plan
not a
B
good.
will be
I'm not
harder.
optimistic about Plan B, but
This is a private conversation that he definitely can't hear, but he can hear this conversation.
He is staring at you as you have this conversation.
Yeah.
yes.
I
He'll also go, alternatively, there are the original terms.
What's the original terms?
The original terms for our first bets that I proposed so long ago. What you folks want, in this case, the return of 1 soul, and the return of your icebreaker. If you win, and if I win, Helena's sword.
The original sword.
Yes.
My family sword.
Your family sword. Helena's sword.
We never did get to the bottom of that, did we?
No, we didn't. I mean, I don't want to tell you to risk your family's sword, but
Kal, I'm up for risking my family sword. I just feel like he wouldn't want it unless there was some,
something special about it. Yeah,
something
I agree.
that's going to come back to but maybe we should do that.
If you're willing to do that, that does seem the least risk involved.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? If he wins, we get everything? No, the other way around.
No. If I win, I get everything. Let's be clear on the
Yes.
terms of this wager that we're proposing. If
sorry, so you're saying if you win,
I
we
get
get
your
everything.
sword. If you win, you get Icebreaker the Void Piercer and the freedom of the soul of one Harriet Delancey.
And we don't. And you don't get the sword.
And I do not get your sword, correct?
So if we
Yes.
win, you get all the stuff, and if we win, you win. We win. You win the thing.
No.
If
Winner
if
take
we win,
all. Winner take
Yes.
all.
You're no
Yes.
fun.
I like these mind games you're playing with him, though. It's good. All right.
Okay, okay.
I think we can. I think we can wager that.
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Somehow I don't know about my soul's connection to the sword, and I end up locked in a pocket universe for all time.
Could be. Could
Right.
be.
Okay, great.
I hope not. I hope not.
Yeah.
I do hope not. This feels a little too easy.
I think we don't have that many options except for, Plan B.
Yeah.
You wouldn't throw in any other souls, would you?
Yeah.
We could raise the stakes. Whose soul are you
How
interested
many have you
in?
got?
Till
Well, how many do you
raise
have?
the scroll, and it seems to go on for quite a while. With
Bleak.
quite tiny handwriting.
Not not to be insensitive, but, well, you didn't take our friends, did you? Mikaela and Grima?
No. I haven't had the time. I mean, I would not.
We'd like to walk out with them
Yes.
intact. You
I
have so many.
cannot guarantee that, but I'll say this much. I can guarantee, cross my heart, that I will not take anything from them by force. If they wager something, that's on them. But I will not rob them of anything.
Okay.
Well, that, again, seems suspicious, but okay.
Yeah.
What would it take for you to help us with the Solanese?
He'll sort of scrutinize you up and down a little bit. And he'll go, what level of help are we talking about?
Just want you to have a little fun with them. And perhaps facilitate a way that our friend Satus might escape.
And 2 goats.
And our 2 goats.
That last matter changes things.
Yeah, yes.
I would be very, very, very happy to throw in the rest of that in as a good faith gesture with the bet that we currently have. Because why not? I'm feeling generous. I've had 3 cups of wine. Let's throw caution to the wind. Let's live a little. Why not?
Okay.
The
You're a
release
pro-goat
Fantastic.
kind of person.
the release of your creatures is a different matter. If you want me to
Okay.
arrange for that, we're going to need to talk about some very serious stakes. I think we might be back to that lovely book that you have, Miss Vans. Or perhaps...
Well, let's stick with Satus, and maybe Satus can figure out how to free our goats.
Okay.
Very good. I'm happy to go with that.
All right. Appreciate your sportsmanship.
Oh, please. If we are not sportsmanly here at the Circus of the Final Opportunity, what would we have? Terrific. Then, as the challenger, I think that there is nothing left for you to do. But as the challenged, it falls to me to define the game. We're
You
going...
get to define the game?
Absolutely, Miss Hellstorm.
Is that Virgo? Is that...
I don't see what we can do.
Okay.
And I do think he did challenge us last time, so
So be it.
He'll clap his hands, and one of the mirrors will crack and shatter, opening a new passage behind it. And he will go, we're going to be playing the game of insight and understanding. And he will grab a piece of paper and write something down on it and slip it into an envelope. And he will go, this will remain sealed until the end of the game, or you forfeit. And he will then cast it through, and it will indeed go through and fly into your hands, Helena. You have 5 turns through the Hall of Mirrors. They will show you some things that will be very insightful, some things that will maybe require a leap of understanding. And at the end, you will either be able to answer my question or not, as the answer will be matched by what's in the envelope, just to show you that I will not be changing my answer. The question in this case being, why do I want your sword? Off you go. And with that, the image in the mirror fades down and is replaced by your own reflection.
this is ominous.
A little.
But
We've been more almond.
yeah, we've been much more almond.
Honestly, how many swords can I retain that are essential to my being able to, do stuff? I think.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Heading in?
There's nothing for it.
And as they walk through the passageway, that is where we're going to leave it for this episode of 20 to Midnight. And we will see how they do on this bet that has been set up now when we come back in our next episode. Huzzah!
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 Yes, we're gonna do great. We're gonna do great.
I have tremendous amount of faith in you, and there's always plan B.
Yeah, there's always plan B. That's what they say.
Yes, there is.
Thank you for letting me wear my hat.
It was a great hat. I encourage the hat.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe it'll come back next time.
Maybe.
The hat of inspiration. Oh. Okay. Well.
Yeah.
Man, when you really wish you had Satus.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would we do?
I don't know.
Yeah, his absence was really felt in this one.
Yeah.
Yes. Hugely.
But I believe in us. We're pretty great.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I believe in a thing called love. I mean, I believe in the two
Yes,
of you.
yes. Thank you. And speaking of thank you to everybody who is watching, and to our patrons on patreon.com/20 to midnight, especially to Rena, who is our highest level patron. Let me just do a quick check, make sure we don't have any new patrons.
And while you do that, I will quickly do our credits, just to say that this has been 20 to Midnight, performed by Beth, Eyre as Helena Hailstorm, Emma Sherr-Ziarko as Calistoga Vance, and our player in absentia, Mike Schubert as Satus and Curtin. It is adventure designed and dungeon mastered by me, Gabriel Urbina. It features wonderful original art by Mikaela Buckley and terrific original music by Alan Rohde, as well as sound effects sourced from soundsnap.com.
Excellent, and we do not have any new patrons.
Very
so
good. Well then,
but we could thank you if you become a patron.
Indeed.
We would say your name.
I think then that the only last thing to do is to remind everyone that you can not only follow this on Twitch, but also on our YouTube page. If you at all use YouTube, please consider subscribing to our channel, because as we always say, currently 20 to Midnight is making money on YouTube. It is just making money on YouTube to people that are not us, because we don't have enough subscribers. That is the last thing that we are missing, to be able to see some of the revenue from people watching the show. And you know, we are kind and generous people, but we also believe that for putting on this show, the first people that should get paid should be us. So please help us fight the power and stick to the man by subscribing to our page on YouTube.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all.
And we'll be back very soon to see how badly this all spirals.
Yay. So well it's going to spiral.
Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.